awesome-looking bugs. Well, since Paul Verhoeven can't pass up the chance to really, really do horrible things to the human body in very, very graphic fashion and make it look super real, well, there you go. However, there was an anime version of Starship Troopers about, 8, 10 years before or so, somewhere around in the neighborhood of like 1988. They got the armor right. In fact, they used the armor design off the Japanese novelization novel covers. However, now, who's really not too familiar with Starship Troopers? Okay, a handful. No, that's fine, that's fine. It took me many, many years to read it myself. It's basically a militarist society. First person who says fascist, get out. All right. See, because basically the idea is to take part, to be able to have a stake in the way things are, the state of the state. You have to be willing to put your life on the line in the military. Once you, which takes you from being just a person to a citizen. Only citizens can vote. Citizens, have much greater and expanded rights. However, one thing you do note, and this is to anyone who says, "Oh, they're all a bunch of fascists." If that was the case, Johnny Rico's family would not have been as wealthy as they were, even though they weren't citizens. So, however, this version, okay, so very stark military thing, humans fighting the arachnids, the bug, in a cosmic battle for, whose is bigger. So here's the opening title sequence for Starship Troopers, circa about 1988. Or as they say in Argentina. Now, for those who saw the Paul Verhoeven film, of course, the only thing that Johnny's more passionate about than to avenge his family is to bone Carmen Ibanez, or whatever her name was, Carmencita. Let's see, and which, by the way, I have to share this. The second time I saw it in the theaters, because I saw it with one set of friends and another, we're watching this, and there's a scene where Johnny Rico is getting his administrative punishment for fucking up, and then he's getting his lashes. Then it cuts to an exterior shot of the Rodrigo in a huge spaceship, and the camera slowly zooms in, and there's Carmen sitting at keeping an eye on the bridge. And I just lean over to my friend and go, "Boy, I hope Johnny's having as much fun in the military as I am." Now, Denise Richards played her, say what you will about her questionable acting talent, good-looking woman. Even the version up there, a little vacuous that you saw in the card, a little vacuous around the eyes, but the way they animated her, it's the kind of thing that makes you want to grab a key animator by the throat and shake for about 20 minutes. Oh, one consistency between this version and the Paul Verhoeven film, the blonde-haired, blue-eyed Juan Rico from Buenos Aires. Or maybe one of the boys from Brazil.
Johnny!
I'm sorry, that is the stuff of which nightmares are made. Seriously, to the point where I had to put this little thing together because this is the only thing that screamed to mind when I saw that. Where are you? Yes, here we go. Now, to give you an idea of how fundamentally terrifying this is, all I did was open up iMovie, dropped in that still frame, put on the music, there you go. The program itself was one that decided it wasn't creepy enough, and on its own, without any prompting by me, did that slow zoom in. I kid you not. I just dropped it in there and it did it itself. It was almost like it's saying, dude, there's something seriously wrong with this chick. So, yeah, we go back to, now again, this is like, okay, this is a military epic, this should be like important. So, of course, being handled by the Japanese, they decide to inflict Japanese shy boy syndrome on Juan Rico. Remember, this is what he wants most of all.
いいんだ、そんなこと。それより突然だからびっくりした。